Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, the 30th of October, and this is our weekly recap. It goes out to all my members and everybody that follows me on YouTube, my email list. Uh, if you're interested in learning more about me, please check out my website, smartoptiontrading.com. Link is in the description below. I don't want to waste your time there. So, guys, to the month of October, I have one thing to say. Good riddance. October has been a tough month. I think we're all very, very happy to see October go and hope for better trading action and better days ahead as we go into November and December. We have the election next week. Hopefully, we learn a lot about what's going on with the election next week. And, we get a definitive move in the market, although the definitive move has been down. So when you look at what's going on, here's your big run off the March lows from the coronavirus. We're dealing with a massive spike in the coronavirus again, both here in the States and especially in Europe. And, we had our high. Here's your high we put in at the very beginning of September. We made a cup and handle pattern that has now failed and been invalidated. So when you look at this week, Friday we closed strong above the downtrend break, and then we gapped down, trapping all the bulls. On Monday, we sold off hard before we bounced. Tuesday, we had this inside day that was not pretty, back below the 342.50 area, back below the 50-day both days. And on Wednesday, we gapped down and got this huge move down. Okay. A lot of margin calls went off on Wednesday. On Thursday, we opened up, pushed down, and then we had a beautiful rebound, went into the gap, but couldn't hold and failed at the 100-day. And today, we opened up, we gapped up a little bit, we pushed to just shy of the 100-day, and then we rolled over. And you can see volume is big here, but volume is not the massive volume we get when we're selling. I want you to look back here into February and March and look here. We're not even getting, when you have big distribution, you have 200 million share days, you have 150 consistently. And so we'll see where this goes. Right now, watching this market and looking what's going on, for me here, the next possible spot, 320, you test the September lows, and if not, then we start looking at the 200-day down here at 312 area. All right, and we'll see. We'll see what this market wants to do next week. Today was a day, guys, I didn't take any trades. Why? If you look at the SPY, this has been just a choppy, choppy mess today, and we've been dealing with this. What really set the stage for today's sell-off was tech. So we had big time earnings last night and a lot of the big tech names. And there's nothing wrong with the earnings. They just weren't enough to move. Facebook, I had a great trade on this after hours last night, got out at 295. It sold off hard. And now here it is all the way down to under 260. So huge sell off on Facebook. On fabulous earnings, not happy with it. Amazon had great earnings, but said we're expecting 4 billion next quarter in additional costs for coronavirus. Getting rocked here, right? Who else reported last night, guys? Here, oh yeah, this little guy called Apple. Apple, big report, missed on phones. China was bad, but we knew that was going to be there because we knew that they were late in their phone cycle. Here it is on the 100-day. Big spot for Apple. See if this holds. If not, you got, this thing can drift down to 102. You have a gap at 100 area can go visit. So we'll see how this plays out. All right. Who else reported last night? Let's see. We did Amazon. Oh, Google. Google. Yeah, I call them a little guy. Google, fabulous report, great guidance, and all they've done is sell it all day long. This is when I knew the market was in trouble. When Google on that report, and it kind of, for me, it started pre-market. Pre-market Google was flat. And the one thing I told all my members this morning on the morning video, we do this every day and in the room, what was bothering me this morning is when you look at the ES, and the ES raged off the bottom last night. So let me pull this out for you guys here. You see the low last night down here, and you see how it came up and up here into the open, right? And here's the problem. The ES came all the way up at 7 o'clock, took back most of its weakness, but none of the names, there was no stocks moving on the ES at that point. And to me, that is a major red flag. When I look at individual stocks and nothing's moving with this and it's moving up, something's not right. So we've had this bad week. A lot of the stay-at-home names have been just killed this week, and this had to happen. Zoom, these last 3 days, it's done the last thing, same thing every day the last 3 days. It pops on the open and then dumps, pops and dumps, pops and dumps, pops and dumps. This is a change in character. This is a stock now that's trying to get people trapped and selling into them. Looks like to me it has a date with the 50-day. We saw Shop get hammered on good earnings. We saw uh, OSTK, good earnings and great guidance, getting hammered. Etsy, the same thing. Chewy, 2 days selling off here. Peloton. So you pick the names, they're all getting hammered. We did Shop. Square, right? Big pullback here. 50 bucks now, almost 40 bucks off the highs. PayPal made all-time highs at 216 a week and a half ago. We were playing with it. Look at this, all the way down to 184 here. Roku, good one, right? Roku getting creamed today, absolutely creamed. Netflix, yesterday's beautiful surprise, went all the way up to 513, down to 471 today. So, you know, so you got the big hits on a lot of these stay-at-home names. UPS, by the way. Oops. UPS. I cannot type today. UPS. There we go. UPS. Great report. Refused to issue guidance. Getting punished for it. Love UPS long term, like FedEx. Big spot. You'd really like it to hold up here. NEO continues to hold in. NEO holding inside on yesterday's candle. BABA with the Ant IPO next week. Nice little pounce off this area. JD also holding strong. There's still some strength out there. There's some strength in some different areas at this point. The bottom line is the market's saying it's not happy here, and it's our job as traders to recognize this and get out of the way. And that's something we've done here. We've been out of the way. So green week, made money every day, but today I didn't really trade today. But I'm not upset about not trading. So we'll see where we go from here. Right now, as we have about 23 minutes to go into the close, we're heading back onto the lows of the day. So there's an old Wall Street adage, markets don't bottom on Fridays. So maybe Monday morning we come in and we get a nice bounce. I'll do charts tomorrow. Everybody go out and enjoy your weekends. Try not to fret over this, and we'll figure this out over the weekend. I'll do a video for you guys on Sunday, my members. Have a good one.